that are okay. So, how many exit kills more can he get? Yeah, he would have gotten Breach or Gecko if he was looking the right way. But still, one kill is not the best for an eco, especially when they saved the rifle from the last round. And Lore is going to pull out the operator on C, so let's see how he will do that. As the attackers are getting ready to default heavy B. It might be a B split, and it seems like it. Yeah, I think Moru is the one IGLing on the attackers team, you know, because he did the same strat yesterday. I mean, 2 days ago. They're gonna get ready to break doors, and he will flash Omen. Yep. But Kerb at least trades himself. Wasted Raze ult from Aeon. Cello gets raised, but more trades. Cello gets another one. Great ult. Will get a lot of value. Kyrian gets lore, but they will spike down. What can Moru do? Yeah, but he is going for the fight and Cello cleans it up. They're gonna save an operator and a Vandal from this round. And we'll see. It's 3-3. It's anyone's game now, as both teams are getting ready to have a full buy. So we'll finally see how they do.
Now we wait.
Okay, so the attackers are getting ready for a 3-0-2 default. Seems like they want to punish aggression from both sides. Jet misses an upshot and gets killed in the process. Oh no. Defenders now. Cello, all the pressure. And Cello? How is he not dead yet? That's impressive.
Somebody out.
Yes, and now there's a 4-man retake with no ultimates coming, but the defenders have quite a bit of utility. Yes, Moru with the spam on Cello. 3v5 now. Can they get a kill at least? Because it seems like it's gonna be a flawless round from the attackers, and yes. Great seaside execute from them, thanks to the entry on Jet. And now the defenders are gonna have to eco, but Lore is opting to buy a hero rifle, as he will have the knives online next round. And the attackers are again getting ready to just smash into A with 5 men. And Aeon gets picked off in the first 5 seconds. Fade is solo A now. Omen rotate. Cello with the kill.
Not ready yet.
Can they get more? Cello with another one. And he gets the third. Can he? And now Lore.
Spike down A.
And they actually win the eco. Oh my gosh. Nice shots from Cello and Lore to win the round for the defenders.
They can't begin to comprehend it.
Yes, as well as Hugo, so they might
we
actually
wait.
opt to push C, get Breach and Orb, and then take C with Breach ult. They also have Gecko ult for the side take. But they opt to default with a 2-1-2 spread.
Sana, Sana. That's good though. They cleared all of C long control. They have C long control. They could get the orb for an ultimate. So yeah, the attackers have full map control right now. They have scaling up towards A. With Omen and Vice come over here, like search for a bit. They have great map control whatsoever.
Cover going out.
Towards A to support the
No more.
Stello gets a pick on C, Aeon gets a pick on A. The 4v3 for the defenders. But will they over-rotate? Will they leave B and C open?
That was a great walk. Salo is now.
Yes, now Kerb has to wonder if anyone's pushed up on to B.
Oh, it's gonna be a Gecko ult.
It's all you, little homie.
And he gets a pick on Raze. 4v2. Can the attackers...
30
Oh,
seconds
Zaxer
left.
gets Cello. It's still winnable for them.
Wanna go again?
Kyrian picks up his ult back. Yes.
It's all you, Maj.
Last player standing.
And Aeon gets Zaxer. Can Kyrian win the 1v3? Gets one. Kerb. And Lore cleans it up. Great round from the defenders.
Thanks.
Cello is doing a great job anchoring C.
Oh, was that important?
Yes, they also... Yes. It seems like they're gonna go into a 3-1-1 spread on the attacker's side. But what's the plan actually? Are they... Oh, they are faking the B hit, kind of. How will Noobmore do on the lurk on B with alongside Vice?
Jabber down, burned the dash. Now he's pointing towards CT. Salo's gonna be the one with the primary duels over here on C side.
Kerb is jiggling towards the wall. He saw Noobmore. Noobmore going in deep. Will he? He saw Muro.
Thorn's activated. Launching Thorn.
Breach ult C and opts to
Thorn's
go
activated.
B. We'll have to see. Okay. Noobmore gets Mur, but Kerb
Spike
takes out the
planted.
race of the equation. Vice ult for retake. Noobmore in heaven. Will they expect him? No, they aren't.
Last
Noobmore
player
gets another one,
standing.
and now Cello and Lore against Kyrian. Can Kyrian cook up something? He gets spotted.
One enemy remaining.
Gets Cello. And Lore kills Kyrian, and it's another round for the defenders.
Oh, was that important?
You should have gambled the fight.
Yeah.
Playtime. But yeah, he probably thought
Yes.
I got no clue what the score is.
6-4 for the defenders.
How do you know? Oh, you're still looking at party thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching the game by myself. I'm just commentating what I want. Because your stream on Discord is also delayed.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I'm trying to commentate with no delay. And the attackers are going for a B hit. Hugo is already on site pushing C-Link. Will still expect him. They are getting kinda ready to push. Ooh, great bait out of the wall by Cello. I think it could have saved him. Now, can they retake? Cello gets blinded. Hugo gets the kill.
One enemy
5v3.
remaining.
And Kerb gets one, but it's all that the defenders can do against this half buy.
Last
Great job
round
from the
before switch.
attackers. And now the defenders are forced into a half buy for the last round of the half. Both teams have Raze ult and an Omen ult on the line. The question is, how will they utilize it? It seems like it's gonna be a 5-man side take on A. Aggressive Omen ult from Moru into 3.
Shadows traveling.
Yes. The Raze ult might be a waste here. But Aeon pops his ult early for no reason. And Moru gets Aeon. It's a 5v4 now. And the Gecko ult is online for the attackers. They might try to stall for Gecko. Numoru gets Laura as well on stairs. Cello gets Alex. Cello gets Moru. It's a 3v3 now. Everything's back to equal. Ups the spike. Kyrian uses his ult early. Detains no one. But the two attackers on site might not be able to win this round. Yeah, and yes, they can't. It's 6-6 split at the half, perfectly equal.
Switching sides.
Six is half is actually pretty decent. I'm not sure if Lotus is. I think Lotus is more attack sided now.
Okay, so this is the last map from the sub Numoru, who is actually top fragging for the defenders right now. The attackers are getting ready to take C. Zaxer gets a bit of damage onto Aeon.
It's gonna be a duel over here on A long. Cello gets timing. Nemo has no info that one's already crossed towards Cubby. Some shots exchanged, but no one's winning yet. And yeah, now it looks like to be a take by the attackers.
They are getting ready to do a 4v5 retake now. 5v4 retake as more gets a pick, yeah. And we'll see how they do. The defenders are actually executing the retake flawlessly for now. Muru gets a
enemy remaining.
And it's a clean retake. The only loss was the race.
They're not getting the message. Leave it to me, I'll rough them up.
The attackers are just jumping around the spawn right now. Getting ready to do a 3-1-1 default. The plan might be to take B. But for now, they are gonna grab raise an orb. So she is one orb closer to her ultimate. I would honestly go for Fate to pick it up, as she is a lot closer to it.
Sal's gonna be taking the first contact over here on B. Oh, looks like
They did not bait out the Vice Wall yet.
the bridge stem pushes
Still
him back.
didn't. And the defenders are shifting towards B and C, so they are going into a two-man stack. Lore doesn't dodge the flash, but gets the breach. And Cello gets Kyrian. Oh my god, it's a 4v3 now for the attackers. 4v2, 4v1, Cello with great shots. He's carrying his team towards the victory in this eco. And now Lore gets another one. It's a great eco from the attackers.
So it was really nice for sure.
You can never take a eco round for granted when Cello is on the other team. He's hit like another 3k with a sheriff. Let's see Cello lurking B. And Zaxer
Ooh,
gets
that
the
was
entry on
really
Iana
nice.
against.
Very nice play by Zaxer. With the Vice Flash gets the timing on A and that's the rifle down.
Zello dodges the Vice wall on B. He might get a timing, he might get a lot of kills from that. He gets Hugo. And now the defenders are scared.
Thorns activated.
Will Solo expect raise from A? Yes, he will. And he gets her. Now, can he get the moral? The defenders are pinched in spawn right now. Can't do anything, they are trying
over
to...
here. That was a really nice call.
Cello peeks out wide. Loses the duel and now... 2v2. There's a chance for the defenders to win this retake. But they have to speed it up a bit.
One enemy remaining.
Now Muru gets both of them.
Asshole.
The attackers clean up, but not without casualties.
So only 2 rifles carried on.
Yes,
Solo's
but it's gonna
one
be a
off on his
full
own
buy
as well.
versus a full buy now.
Yeah, and Celo's one off from his own. It looks like attackers are gonna go for a full-on A hit. Defenders are not gonna be contesting this. They're just gonna be staying back.
Yes, Mori is playing stairs, his favorite position.
Shadows
And we'll have to see how he
Yeah,
does on
that's
site.
Exactly
ultimate's
that.
ready.
Celo's gonna pump his own over here, and then gonna go for a full A hit.
Yes, Raze and Omen got hit. Great nade from
Spike planted.
Ian. And Cello gets the pick on Hugo. Can Zaxer trade? He is held by Lore. And Lore gets Zaxer, it's a 5v2 now, 5v1 and Kyrian in a 1v5 clutch. Can he get a kill? No. Clean from the attackers and it's another round for them.
strike at their weak points. If one link breaks, the rest will follow.
Ayan's now 1 off from his showstopper. Zaxer does have the Visult online.
Yes, but if on an eco they might only opt to go for it if they have numbers advantage. The defenders have pushed heavy A and now they're realizing their mistake as they're going C. Every single one of them is fast rotating.
Zaxer might be in a position where he's gonna get raised rocketed. Oh, never mind. Ayan
decides to not fire it.
Looks like it's gonna be an attempt of a flood.
But with no flood.
Ayan might pick
And
up.
Aya gets the kill with a raise nade. Gets the second with a classic and it's a 5v2 now.
Last
Aeon
player standing.
spots Kyrian. Yeah, it's a cleanup. Wasted Vice ult from Zaxer here.
I don't think it was wasted. It was a good reaction from Solo to put down Razor Vines. The defender Vice tried pushing through, but already took too much damage. The Raze nade pushed him back again. So Aeon was alone on site, but he had support from Util. So the defenders couldn't really punish the one person inside, get his gun, and that sort of cost them the round.
I must hold
Now it looks
together.
like to be another A take, while Solo's just gonna be lurking towards C, trying to get that space. Jed's like trapped over
Yes.
there.
Pretty useless breach stun from Hugo. He achieved nothing with it. Didn't even delay the side. They can now Moro, and Kyrian will have to. Moro and Alex are holding strong. They already got Aeon.
Alex does
Can
have
they
the
delay
Raze
anymore?
ult over here. If he gets pressured, there we go.
Moro gets another one. And Alex gets Kerb. And now it's all up to Celo and Muru to clutch the rounds before they have the spike. But with Zaxer flanking them and Kyrian holding breakable, might be hard for them. The wall is triggered, but
They don't react.
Celo doesn't react with Muru. And now Celo is really low. Muru gets Muru. Celo gets
One enemy
Kyrian.
remaining.
And now
Spike
Celo
down
in the
A.
1v2. Does he expect Alex to kill him? He does not. And it's a great round from the defenders. They finally won a round.
Oh, weird situation over there. The only person that didn't react to the wall going down is the Vice itself, so maybe cluttered comms or something. Because Celo should have reacted to the flank. Nonetheless, defenders win it out by a flank from Zaxer.
Let's start this party.
Looks to be
So Alex,
looks like a B
great,
split over here.
great stuff on side from Alex. He got a 3k in this round. And it seems like it's gonna be an A split. I mean B split. And Alex gets the entry on lore, but gets immediately traded by Celo. Zaxer pushed up deep. Celo gets into Hugo, but he cannot move for life now.
One enemy.
And Zaxer gets 2 from flank.
Down B.
Now it's all up to Aeon in a 1v2.
I got you.
Oru cleans him up, and it's another round for the defenders. Great flank from Zaxer again. He's getting crazy value with those high risk, high reward pushes on C. And now it seems like the attackers decided to punish him for pushing, but will he try to peek out now with no pressure on A and B?
I'm not sure what kind of gun Alex has right now. Either it's an op or an outlaw. Oh, it looks like an op. Okay,
Alex is an op.
so he's gonna be tested over here. The attackers don't really have any flashes to push this guy off the angle. Only the paranoia and dogs.
Face your fear!
And he gets entry on Celo. He gets another on lore. And he leg shots Aeon. Muru gets Kyrian, but it's a 3v3, but Aeon is kinda low.
It looks
And
like another
Zaxer
flank.
has a great flank again. Does he expect Aeon to be behind Mount? He does not. Aeon gets the kill. Reach ult from Hugo, but how much value will they find from it?
I'll find you.
One enemy remaining.
Hugo dies tomorrow. And now Aeon whiffs. And now it's all up to tomorrow. Gets one. Taps again.
Shameful.
Can he get the second? He does not. Muru kills him, cleans it up, and it's 9-11. Untamable freaks.
So even with Alex getting 2 picks with the op, and that's the downside about this comp. Celo is the only person that is able to flash operator angles off their angle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unlucky they did not predict it. They got punished for it, but a good recovery nonetheless by Aeon.
Yes, now the defenders are on an eco.
My blind is dead.
Launching
Like that was
thorns.
gonna give up the space, so we're thinking about fighting it, but it looks like there's too much pressure.
Thorns activated.
Yes, and the attackers are going to go back. Are they gonna hit B or A? It seems like they're rotating towards A. Where's on? No more with a judge. How much can he do? The attackers are splitting up a bit. 3 going towards A, 2 on B. Maybe 2 are trying to catch rotations.
Shadows traveling.
Now, no more. Will they clear him?
Here.
Or will it be a B split?
You die.
More.
Terrible wall from the attackers. Oh, but
Gets one. Gets the second. Can he get more?
Down A.
No, he does not. Aeon kills him while full blind. 3v2. The attackers have an advantage, but how much can
Spike
Alex and Kyrian do in this 2v3 retake?
Right there.
Alex gets one. Lori's kinda low. Celo's heaven.
Bring me the arsenal.
Last player standing.
Lore from main. Lore is all players are pretty low.
Thorns are alive.
But can Alex just get both of them?
looks like it's just
so.
gonna be a crossfire. Swing off of contact.
Last player
Alex,
standing.
Dixon
Alex
directly
gets
Flash placed. Not ready yet.
no time for Alex now. He's gonna go for the save. A bit of a wasted ult, but he might have clutched that if he hit it. Celo played great.
If he held on to
Match
the ult,
point.
that would have been
We're here
much better.
because we're the best. Don't
Burn the
any of you
timeout,
forget that.
stick the defuse, maybe stick half, and then fire the ult in case you're getting pressured. But then again, it's just a stressful situation, so Alex immediately fired it thinking he would get the frag. Didn't happen. That was a nice
Yes,
speed
and,
split though, and look, the defenders need to get that wall under control because this is like 4th time someone is getting through B, getting a pick
Need to move
before
my
the wall
wall.
is triggered.
Now we wait.
Yeah, and we'll see the attackers are defaulting heavy towards C. 4 people there. Can Zaxer cook something? He gets spotted by the dog. Can he get someone? He's still alive. But he's gonna die to Lore, and now Hugo gets Celo. Huge kill. 4v4 now. And with Alex on the flank towards C. In T-spawn.
Alex is not pushing up, he's just holding the flank, so that means they're all committed towards this side.
They have all the info they want. Kyrian. Will he try to set up? Moru playing aggressively gets Kerb spiking down. And Alex is pushing flank. Moru gets another
One
one.
enemy
Gets the
remaining.
3rd. Now it's all up to Lore to win the round. Gets another one. Can he ace? No, he cannot. Alex gets the flank. 12-10. The attackers have another 2 match points.
Damn, I'm a shit observer. I didn't catch a single kill that round.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get all the kills when there's so much happening at once. Every single fight looks like it might contain a 3k and it just doesn't happen.
I trusted Kirito in getting something done, but looks like the highlights were on the Mo's side. Unfortunate, but the new round is looks like a heavy investment towards B. I think the call right now is to just let's punish Celo lurking B, and that's what Alex did. He tried to re-clearing B, but Celo noticed the stun, so he's now checking for the aggression. And he could
Yes,
commit to
the
the lurk
defender-
now. Yes, that is a good call. So he's committing to the lurk, thinking that the defenders have already pushed back, and he gets a
Shame.
pick on Alex, getting overextending a little bit too much.
Yes, now Hugo has to rotate towards B. I don't understand why the defenders have 2 people towards A. No, still, they had info people or C. They have info Celo on B, and they are only 2 people towards C and B.
Yeah, looks
They
like
have
the-
fully cleared their main. They might go for a 2-man flank.
I think that's the call, and Hugo's just going to be holding this flank. Kirito is most likely playing retake. He does have the thrash, so he cannot die over here. That's important. And yeah, it looks like Celo is just selling, and he's going.
Yes. Kyrian now.
Good.
will try to survive, get value for his team, and dies to Muru. It's actually,
Left.
and actually it's a very bad ultimate from Zaxxer. And now 2v5, they have to go for it. Zaxxer and Hugo have to win this round.
10 seconds left. Spike planted. Last
Lore.
player standing.
Muru gets Zaxxer and Hugo dies.
Attackers win.
Looks like that's that. So who won? Was it Untamable Freaks?
It was UF. Tello had a great map. 29 kills.
Yeah, a lot of highlights from Cello, both Sheriff headshots on 2 eco rounds. And yeah, it looks good. Just a quick check on the scoreboard. Cello with 4 first bloods. Alex also taking a lot of first engagements. Looks like the lurks and anchors are mostly the game-changing factor over here.
What was the second map?
Map to his bind.
Yeah, Bind. Okay, so
Give me a moment. Don't start
Yep.
anything before.
tell me when you're ready, and then I'll ask them.
So the right team is Untamable Freaks, and they won. So who's starting as attackers now? Is it names are hard, right?
Yep, the same teams.
Okay, so same teams and start as attacker.
Yeah, but wasn't someone supposed to come back?
Oh yeah, Q's is supposed to be
Q's.
playing instead of Muro.
Yeah. Going into range on stream is crazy.
I mean, it's VCC, dude. I'm shit at the range too, which is
My
gonna be
ultimate's
hilarious.
ready.
Yeah, do easy bots and just get nothing.
How do I change agent?
My ult is ready.
Holy fuck. Feels like the ping is down because I'm streaming.
Hey, accused is back. So are you ready?
Yep, let me just connect my client. Hold on. But so Noob Mo was the guy subbing in, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was Muru.
Yeah, he is called Moru.
No, but there's a guy called Muru. Don't start yet. Let me connect.
Yeah. Muru was on the other team.
All right, I'm connected. We should be good to go.
Yeah, we're waiting for Aeon. Because it seems like both teams are ready, just Aeon isn't.
Still not leaving range.
I just want to say Moru is already sweating in the group chat about strategy and VOD review of this game.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is like fucking silver gameplay. You're not gonna. This is just basic defaults, basic splits, and basic.
Yeah,
Rotates.
there was not much in the game. Just simple strats that everybody could understand. Yeah, you have to expect it from VCC. There are teams with Immortal Radiance and Silvers. Aeon just left. Do we use Moru as a sub?
Oh, dude, I'm using keybinds that are triggering the. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Okay, I see. Dude, why is there keybinds on O and P and that's triggering timeouts? So I was typing in the chat, but I was using the keybinds, so maybe in the stream it looks like the overlay is fucking up. Let me check with. Can you check the stream?
Brother, this guy is planning map bans now.
What team are you on? Flex, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys win?
Yeah, 2-0. I was yelling at my team on Lotus to not pick on defense when we had numbers. They decided we had a breach ult which hit no one. When there were 4 people A main. We ulted A main, hit no one, and lost a 5v4 into a 3v0. So we went crazy.
I think the Goon Squad is gonna probably win VCC. Either Goon Squad or let me check the teams. Yeah, it's just pretty much Goon Squad, I think, that might be winning this. Maybe my team too. I don't know. I don't know about Jamie and Evie Star.
If my team decides to play smart and actually focus on the game, then we might actually have a shot. Because, for example, we had a race who ulted once during the whole map. Yeah. Round 4 out of there were 22 rounds. He ulted once.
Oh, clocking on business looks pretty decent as well. Roam, A's, and arrays.
Ayan is really playing with our nerves now. Okay. Are both teams ready? Salo said yes from UF.
I'm connected.
Okay, both teams said ready, so here we go. Into agent select. I'm really interested about bind team comps.
Yeah, Bind has been out of the rotation for some time, so let's see.
The meta
how
changed
quickly
widely,
it's
so
adjusting.
it might not be a race map anymore. It's probably more of a neon Yoru map.
Nah, it's not gonna be a neon. Never neon, because of the very small corridors. You will just get destroyed by the deadlock trips or the razor vines. So I think Yoru would be the best duelist, I believe, for Bind.
Yeah, but
And-
having two duelists might actually work.
And Raze as well. Raze is still, I think Raze is still meta because the nade can clear a lot of tight angles. Raze is always known as like a CQC duelist, close quarter combat duelist, that, you know, the Roomba can clear like close angles. The nade clears a lot of splash damage angles. So
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like the UF are gonna go for the double duelist again with Cello this time on Jet and Ayan still on the Raze.
Now
Yes.
Lore got moved to deadlock for this map from Jet.
And that's understandable.
Yeah, you want your star player to pop off every game.
So the good part about Jet on Bind is that it can, you know, updraft into some really nice angles.
Good
So
angles, yeah.
hopefully we see Cello on the operator, especially since he's starting on defense.
Yes, there's a lot of verticality on both sides where you can just jump around, get into some cool angles. There's a lot of natural crossfires that you have to break with either smokes, reveals, drones.
Sound sensor up.
I'm curious about this defender setup. So they have the Brimstone playing on B, which is a rarity, and they're doing an illegal boost. Can you type in chat that's an illegal boost? But whatever. Ah, fuck. Who cares? Anyways, it looks like
They patched the boosts, so
attackers are gonna be starting
cannot-
towards B.
you cannot
can't
boost
anymore?
now.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I tried to do it in ranked. The attackers are getting ready to split B.
Looks like Cello's already going for the flank. Now see,
Yes.
if the attackers are met with resistance, oh, there's a wall over here covering it, and Cello does not notice it. And it looks like a TP is taken,
No.
which is a correct call. So Cello is pretty much the only one solo defending A, and it looks like the rest of the attackers are heading towards
Smoke's down.
shower side.
Yes, let's see
Questionable
Cello
smokes from
gets Hugo.
Spike
Will
down
he expect
A.
Alex and Accused flanking him? Yes, he does. He gets Alex. Can he get Zelo? Zaxer? No, he doesn't. Zaxer kills him. And now 4v3. Kirion getting ready with a molly. Zaxer gets Herb in lamps. Kirion now. Molly spike. Muru and Ian get
One
Kirion.
enemy remaining.
Lore gets accused and now all up to Zaxer. He doesn't have time and Ian clears it up. Great round from the defenders, great retake, but of course great shots from Cello. He stalled for so long for his team to
Okay, I
rotate.
only have like 78 grenades left. Hopefully that's enough.
And coming back to the meta team comp, yeah, see how there's, oh yeah, see how they cannot boost Cello no matter how hard they try. You slide off now.
Time to explode.
That's a good introduction. Boost.
Yeah, that's a really good thing because illegal boosts were breaking the game in ranked, kinda. Because you could see a Sage to the Grim Wall on top of any wall.
Or you could see a
With
fucking
correct
brimstone on top of the Eiffel Tower, fucking sniping you.
Yeah. The attackers are getting ready to take B. Zaxer gets hit by the Fate Seas.
This guy bought
Even
half
though they
armor.
saw it.
He bought half armor with the classics. That's interesting.
Yes, he can survive a body shot from Zello, but can he survive a three-man stack in a set which they are about to hit? Zello is holding long with a Marshall, but he's aiming for body shots, so Zaxer can survive a shot.
3 people shot the flash.
Now Cello whiffs 1, whiffs 2, whiffs 3. Gets the 4th shot on. Now Cello gets another one. Can he get more?
One enemy remaining.
No, he cannot. Hugo gets him.
Spike
Herb
down A.
gets Hugo, and it's a. Ooh, I didn't even realize Ayan got a lurk with Spike. They were supposed to plant Spike A.
Oh, so that was a cool. What they did is they put all the players towards B, the highest amount of pressure towards B, and a lurk on A to get the spike down, so they have extra money. But it didn't work out with A and still
Yes,
anchoring A.
funny thing, Zaxer actually has his ult first on the line. He picked up every orb he could.
That's true.
Lead the way, Sky.
And now we'll see how the attackers utilize the ult.
Placing wall trap.
Zaxer throws a high wall near Hookah. Two attackers got scanned towards B.
Bomb buddy out.
I think yeah, that draws Cello to rotate towards B. And now there's 2 defenders on A with 3 attackers coming there. Question is, will Alex get A on? He does. Now it's all up to Lore, gets accused. Kirion trades, and now Cello rotated back towards A, he's coming heaven, but will the attackers go in? Or will they drop it back? Cello gets a great shot from Cello. Muru gets Zaxer on B. And now defenders have numbers. But will they overcome the worst weapons? Kirion tries to take on Cello.
Launching smoke.
Smokes off side. Bumps Kerb for a bit of damage. Both attackers are on side now. They will try to get the spike down. And they will.
30 seconds left.
Cello and Kerb will re-clearing lamps. Cello
Last player standing.
and Hugo with a huge double kill. And now Kirion gets Muru and the attackers convert a 2v3. They lost a lot of rifles now, so it might be a bit hard for them. Thankfully Hugo and Kirion did not get hit once. Oh no, Kirion actually got hit, so he had to buy shields. Hugo could drop for Zaxer, but they are not opting to buy him. Weird decision. And Cello on an operator already, 4th round. We'll see if he gets the pick.
they lining up the stun for top of truck? They are. So or stunning off the
Concussing!
contact, and yeah, Salo gets stunned off the angle. And now
Yes, it seems like we're gonna get an A split coming here. 3 attackers in showers, getting ready to go out. And Salo gets ulted. Ayan gets the kill on Kyrion. It's a really important kill to get the smokes out of the game.
Spike planted.
Now can Salo cook something up with an operator here?
No escape.
Gets Hugo. And now whiffs the shot on Zaxer. Accused gets
enemy
scared.
remaining.
Muru gets Zaxer, and they all know where Accused is. Accused gets lore. And Muru gets Accused. Clean round from the defenders.
but Accused getting that kill on the third defender.
Okay, I have to do a tag pose now. Because Accused disconnected, yeah. I will pause the game at 10 seconds. As Accused is disconnected from the game.
Salo at the very end there had to pop out his knives because he didn't trust Muru in getting that frag on a 2v1 situation. So,
Yes, and now the knives are off the line.
so that's a win for Neems are hard. You always look at the bright side.
Yes, they are one off of Brim and Breachult now. But the opponents are one off of Razult and Fadeult, so we might go into the next round with a few heavy ultimates on the line. It might be fun finally seeing a round when there's more than 2 ultimates being used. As I do feel like the attackers will go for an A hit next round. Okay, both teams are both teams ready because they haven't responded yet.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're getting ready to restart the game. And now we'll see how now the Cello gets the first peak. Gets the second, oh my god.
Spike down A.
Great kills from Cello again. Can he get the third? No, he cannot. Wait, Zaxer kills Hello, Ayan gets accused and Kyrion kills Ayan. If they isolate Muru on site right now, they could be in a winning spot here.
It's true, but the defenders are right back with them. Spike is not planted yet, and Kirito gives himself a smoke.
Bring them down.
Spike planted.
Daxer with an operator.
Launching thorns.
What can he cook? And also Kyrion with a Bucky. If he isolates a duo with Lore
One enemy remaining.
and Lore gets Kyrion, it's all up to Zaxer now. Who gets smoked off,
Irrelevant.
but gets Kerb.
One enemy
Gets
remaining.
Muru, but Lore trades.
Nice step from
Lore
though.
Spike
defused.
Zaxer with a great 3k to deal economy damage on the Nico.
Over there.
And now we see 5 huge ultimates on the line, with the attackers being 1 or 2 off every ult.
Yeah, dealing
So
with
we
the
have
op is
to
gonna be an issue for the attackers. So far they had a breach stun one time for top of truck, but Cello this round positioned towards lamps and got 2 picks. And looks like the
Yes.
attackers are now avoiding the A side completely, and they're going towards the Deadlock and Brim's anchor side.
Yes, but we might see Zaxer get some value on Aeon with the lurk.
Molly popped early and a rotation early from Muru.
Aeon is also rotating, Zaxer is taking space deep. He might go for a call, wait guys, I have A.
But he is coming to the team that shower is not clear. That's why the enemy has not taken the
No charges. My
TP.
ultimate
Now
Yeah.
Zaxer gets Aeon. Now Cello, all alone on A. Will they expect him? Zaxer does not, and Cello gets the entry. He is gonna have to play time here. He's gonna play to be alive.
Spike
And
planted.
with Brim flanking him, will he expect that? No, he will not. Kyrian gets Cello, but Muru gets Alex. And now he's back to a 3v3. 5 huge ults on the line. 3 ults to counter the retake. Every single ult except for Brim ult went off the line already.
looks like
Now
the-
Muru gets accused.
Last player standing. One
Kyrian gets
enemy
the kill
remaining.
with Molly. He knows he has to save. Same as Lore. And it's a great round from the attackers. 2 ults for 2 ults. But we still have a lot of great ultimates on the line from both sides. Will they... And the defenders have to eco now with great econ damage from Zaxer 2 rounds ago. And losing this round, they have to... They are forced onto an eco, whilst the attackers force a full buy.
It's weird how Zaxer got pretty lucky that he chose to look to A short, even though the round prior to that, Cello was holding with the op. And that's the issue when you're lurking against an operator. You cannot make any noise or use any util, because that will sabotage your lurk. But looks like the attackers are going for now fast A kit, and Cello is just going to give up complete control of side. And it's going to be a free plan. They do have the Brim ult active, but I very much doubt the attackers are going to be using it for this round, and Lore is already exploring into their backline.
Yes, but Kyrian is trying to play for his lineups. Will he expect Lore though? And Lore gets Kyrian, and it's Zaxer with a huge 2 kills on lamps. And now it's back to equal.
Last player standing.
Both players are low. Can Accused get
enemy
some
remaining.
value from this round?
Oh!
And Accused!
Accused panicked a little bit. He realized that he was walled off from short, trying to run away from the shot stopper, but looks like Aeon
Aeon-
whiffed it.
Aeon Twin full Subrosa mode.
Instead of shooting the rocket in towards the ground, Aeon wanted to get a direct hit.
Zaxer with
and
some
it cost him the
shit
round.
talk in the chat.
Rightfully so. Zaxer's playing well. He can talk his shit. Might go.
Yeah. It's a 2-man show here. Cello versus Zaxer. Whoever can carry his team harder. Aeon with some value gets Zaxer and hits Alex for a bit of damage.
Over there.
Will Lore get one? No, he will not. Alex again low.
Asking for another heal. Looks like it's run out.
But Cello with a huge flank and whiffs all the knives. Accused hit for 100. And Accused
player
gets
standing.
Cello.
Last
Wasted
player
potential,
standing.
but now Kerb. 1v1 versus Accused.
How did this become a 1v1?
I don't really understand. Now Kerb versus Accused. Cool win.
Molly!
Accused is pretty low, but Kerb hasn't played the greatest game of his life.
Accused does
He's
not.
been bottom fragging on both maps for now.
Kerb does not have the read that Accused has already gone towards A and planting very open, so Kerb is going
Spike
to be very
planted.
late to retake the side. He is going to have a lot of angles to clear. Accused is choosing to play lamps, so that means he's going to be playing very close up personal. That is a questionable decision, especially if you're low HP. So we'll see
Yes,
how Kerb is gonna be
he
playing.
hears Kerb. He hears Kerb. We'll see if Kerb decides to go lamp. Oh my god, he ults him. And he gets Accused. Great read from Kerb.
A good read, but also a questionable decision from Accused to play in a close angle.
Yes, he should have either pushed up and tried to take the first duel to Kerb, or played really back.
In that type of
just-
situation where you have the plan very much in the open, you're low HP, you know the defender needs to waste some time clearing individual angles, and Kerb's got lucky clearing lamps with his ult. And Take It Down Accused was already low on HP. That was a well-won round by Untamable Freaks.
Yes, and now the attackers are forced to a half buy. They are forcing this, trying to get the round. Aggressive ult from the Kyrian and Alex going into side with Raze ult. Will he get solo? Yes, he will. Muru gets Zaxer, gets Alex. Can't he get more with the classic now? No, he cannot. Hugo gets him. It's a 3v2. Will
Playing up on
Kerb
the bench.
come up clutch again, this time with lore, and get the round? Now lore gets Hugo,
One enemy
gets
remaining.
Accused, now it's Kyrian, Molly's spike. And Kerb gets Kyrian. The only question is, do they have time?
Not today.
Lore
Come on.
taking the spike.
Oh, it's just
It's
not enough.
barely, just barely.
Ready.
0.2 seconds.
Never run out of pro.
Great 2v3 from Kerb and Lore. It's amazing how many close rounds we have already.
Sound sensor up. Listening.
Yeah, we win.
3 for Untamable Freaks.
Last place.
Yes, and now B-split incoming. Cello already rotating over to B. He is the one that is rotating from A to B every single time they hear noise.
Question with Molly, but it does delay the attackers. I mean, they're delayed by the smokes, but they are not gonna win this if they choose to get B. Cello getting ready first pick with the Outlaw.
Yes, and now Hugo isolated, 27 HP. He's scared to cross, and rightfully so, Cello is holding.
Here.
But will Kyrian maybe get Cello? No, he will not. Lore is holding
One
the...
enemy remaining.
Now all up to Hugo. He TPs.
I think this is an easy kill for Aeon over here. Yes, it is. Caught with his knockback, goes
now
down.
that
It's
was
in
a work of
7th
art.
round for Untamable Freaks.
Paint? Check. Charges? Check. Brakes?
Not much has been done
No
for
worries.
that anti-eco. They took the long space, they took the hookah space, but they were held back by the smokes, and as soon as the smokes are faded, Cello with the Outlaw picks them off with no trade. So now it looks like pings in the chat, it looks like they're gonna force themselves into shower with Zaxer in charge of taking short control. Let's see where Cello's gonna be playing, and looks like it's gonna be top of truck, so he's gonna be committed to this angle. Zaxer flashes short, spots no one, taken back by Cello. And they hear the dash, and that means that's their go-to to push in.
Ayan now gets killed by Accused. Retool from Hugo. Ulted to can Muru and Solo survive this? Herb gets Luxer, but Alex gets Solo, one of the most important kills.
What is going on over here? What is going on over here?
Fades are
I don't understand, but Accused got Muru. Larg trades him. There are a lot of ego picks coming in here.
Pull them to their grave.
Now, Lore
Enemy remaining.
with
Looks
the
like
ult,
Dorito's
but
alone right now because
Alex TP'd. Now can Herb get Lore? No, he cannot. Also, can we appreciate the fact that Lore, Cello,
Last
and
round
Muru
in
are
the
actually kinda fighting for the MVP right now? It isn't a one-man show right now, as it was on Lotus, where Cello was just hard carrying the team.
looks like I don't think the
Now we
operator
win.
is getting that much value from Cello. He did get some nice frags, but when it comes to the post-plan situations, he's mostly getting
Move my
punished.
wall.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah,
should
we
be
win.
sticking to the Sheriff, as he is actually quite decent on it.
So
And now the attackers are getting ready to hit A again. Cello already low.
I've got your track.
And dies. Aeon as well. 5v3. With Muru on side, getting hit by the sky cabbages.
look at Zax's position. Yeah, punished.
Really aggressive. Fade dudes all four. No?
Defenders have a lot of info on the current
Throwing nets.
positions. Who's gonna get caught by this grab net? No, he doesn't. He gets mollied off.
Yes,
He's gonna
and
be forced to do
Accused
that.
gets Lore. Muru gets Hugo.
Last
Can he
player
get more?
standing.
Kyrian gets Curb. And Accused cleans it up. 7-5 at the half.
Good recovery from
Switching sides.
Those last 2 rounds are very important. A 7-5 scoreline is actually really nice, especially if you were struggling after the pistol.
Yes, and they are actually back on track now. They have the momentum. Will they use it?
Thing is, though, the Untamable Freaks do have a more attacker-sided comp over here with a double duelist. So we're gonna see how defenders are gonna react upon this. Looks like they're prioritizing the Vice over towards B with an early wall for B control, and that's where the attackers are headed.
Yes, we'll see how Zaxxer deals with the aggression from Cello and the party.
Throwing net.
Looks like Laura over here is trying to sell this fake.
Listening.
But so far, no reactions. They're gonna stick with the 3-2 positioning. Marcelo already
Yes, they hear a lot of noise. Cello now caught in the vines.
half HP down.
Yes, Zaxxer. Kyrian gets one, but now half of the enemy team is kinda low. It is a winnable scenario for the defenders, but they have to try their best. Now Kerb gets Accused. Can he get more? Alex gets Cello. Kerb gets Alex. Hugo gets Kerb. It's a 2v1. And Lore is holding the line. But it's Muru that gets the kill.
Run.
And it's another round.
This round could have easily gone the sides of none names are hard if Kirito and whoever was playing Hookah, I think it was Zaxxer, if they just peeked into the Jet taking the entry, because the Vines, the Jet dashed into side, so the Jet is alone on site, and yeah, already triggered the Vines, so the rest of the team cannot support him. So if you kill the entry over there, if you kill the Jet entering alone, you already have the advantage and you have full control of site now. The attackers had no space if the Jet died.
Yes, but now two Buckies towards the A side and 3 classics on B. And the attackers opt to go B again with 3 on long. Will Cello survive this? Yes. But
Nice
he is
movement,
indeed
Cello.
half HP now. Ian gets the kill on Accused. Hugo trades. Can Hugo get more here? No, he cannot sell wallbangs. Now Zaxer in a pretty aggressive position. Will Lore expect him? No, but Zaxer whiffs. And now Kyrian inside with a Bucky. Can't get more value though, so I'll kiss him. And it's all up to Alex with a Bucky.
Spike planted.
Can he do something here? He will take the duel tomorrow. And gets the kill, gets the bulldog. He will probably try to get one more.
Sensor down.
Hits Lore.
Barrier deployed.
Gets walled off. And he has to peek into into a two-man peek. Will he be able to get one? And Celo gets the third, cleans it up. Maybe Alex should have tried dying to the spike.
That could have been the better decision, or maybe can't. Yeah, dying to the spike was the only play over there, but it's not that big of a deal. I think it's 9-5 right now. I think we're gonna have
Yes, it is.
round. Looks like attackers are more spread out towards A, with both the duelists emerging from short
safe.
side. Looks like it's gonna be a heavy investment on towards short. And Alex is gonna be taking the first duels over here. And he gets a dink onto AM, but no kill. Salo now looks to punish it.
Alex gets the kill on Aeon and also hits Muru for some damage. Accuse gets Celo
Finished.
and gets Lore as well.
And that's the hit already stopped before it even started. Alex with a great dink on towards AM and Nate's delay.
Yes, now Muru gets the kill on Kyrian. Will he try to get more?
I think that was an unnecessary death from Kyrian. He did still have some smokes left. And they're
Yes,
just
Muru gets Alex and it's looking winnable now.
Where are you?
Will Muru and Kerr be able to do some magic and win this 2v5?
Launching thorns. Thorns activated.
All 5 players are towards the A side.
One enemy
No,
remaining.
Zaxer gets Kerr.
Spike down A.
Zaxer gets
stun.
Muru as well.
Words.
Great peek from Zaxer and a great stun from Hugo. That sort of secured the round. I don't think it was winnable for the attackers regardless, but it definitely secured the round. And the defenders almost threw the advantage away by just solo peeking, especially the Brim over there. There's no reason to
Launching
drive
thorns.
peek short when you have 2 smokes still available. You could either be jump peeking and smoking off the angle if there's a contact, but looks like Kirito chose the fight and got
Prepare.
Came risky, but they got it done. 9-6.
Yes, this is the stuff I yelled at my team for 2 days ago.
Flashing.
We had numbers and they were just speaking.
Retrieving
Now,
flash.
the attackers.
All set.
Aeon gets Kyrian on hookah. Bucky wins versus Judge.
There.
And it might be a 5v2 side take coming from hookah.
I think looks like the defenders are gonna.
But
be
they are seeming to rotate towards
Flash
A.
placed. Lightning. Retrieving flash.
It's a good call so far, but looks like no. Lore and Ayan are sticking around, maybe selling the fake a little bit better. Well, combos was a cubby. It gets no one.
Yes, but Alex doesn't believe in the fake. He rotates back to A.
A
Positions
Guardian
up in
on
heaven. Will he get one? No. He spots Muru though. He's back at the angle. And accused.
Spike planted.
It will be a retake.
Zaxer. After tipping.
But the defenders have a comfortable position. If you look at the radar, they have all of shower
these-
control backside. The attackers are committed only to
Hugo gets Aeon. Gets traded by Lore. Zaxer gets Kerb. 3v3. they try to win this.
Party's over.
One enemy remaining.
Lore gets, and they clean it up. Attackers win this round again, and it's 10-6. UF is absolutely
Gun here.
destroying Bind.
Looks like the retake took a little bit too much time. They got the positions, but I think the attackers just had some leftover util to push them back and deny them space. So the clock was running down, they got desperate, and the results speak for themselves.
Yes.
10th round for Untamable.
Now there's a half buy from the defenders. With a hero rifle on Accused and Zaxar.
Ooh, the flash catches no one right now, so Hugo is flash peeking this. Gets a duel,
Hugo
but
gets some value actually.
knives are off.
Cello
for
got hit for
Yes, no primary gun now, only limited to the shorty.
Face your fear!
And it looks
Yes.
that's what it is.
And now Zaxar kills Cello with vines. And Ayan and Lore go crazy on side. It's all up to Accused.
Last player standing.
Alex and now Accused.
Sleep
Gets
tight.
one.
My ult's ready.
Will he try to win this? He might.
Seek them out.
Spike
I'm
planted.
out of
His
stock.
cover just got caught by the
Goes-
blue
One
cap.
enemy remaining.
Yes, but Kerb gets one. Gets Kerb. Now all up to Lore. And the Accused wins the clutch.
A poor
Great
round
buy from
Accused.
Accused.
A great round from Accused, but a little bit of a
Clutch.
whiff over there because he flashed his teammate trying to
Now
escape the
there's some
showstopper,
serenity.
but he makes up for it by getting the frags.
Yes. It was a great force from Accused and Zaxar. They got the value, they got the 5 kills to win them the round. Of course, Zaxar got his kill by Vine and not his gun, but still.
I think Zaxter was in a very tough situation there. He was anchoring the site, but he got hit by the fatal, so he had no idea the jet was already up. And Hugo did get the frag, but Zaxter oblivious to what was going on around him. But looks like the attackers are now headed towards fast lamp state. And the Bucky
Yes,
again.
Cello gets the kill with the Bucky. Upgrades to a judge, but Alex gets 2, gets Ayan and Cello, Kerb trades. Now Accused. Trying to get kills back. Dies to Muru and it's a 3v2. Kerb. Scared to enter side, scared of lamps. TP's onto B.
Worthless.
7 HP on Kerb now. And with Muru still on A. He might be in a tough spot.
Like Kerb just has enough time to sneak in.
Yes, but Zaxar spots him. Now Hugo knows where to push.
One
It's
enemy
the spike
remaining.
and now all up to Muru. And he dies to Zaxar. Wasted ult from Hugo, but still. The
Bit of a panic, they still had enough time, but
names are hard, are back into the game with those 2 rounds in a row. They might actually come back.
questionable decision making from Hugo by wasting that breach ult at the very end, because he was gonna ult his teammate regardless, even if he didn't get the kill. So interesting choice, but it doesn't matter when you secure the round. Mistakes happen. But
Launching
mistakes do not
thorns.
cost them rounds, so now it's Untamable Freaks only leading by 2 rounds deficit. 10-8.
I'm
Now-
wondering if names are hard are going to win their map. They are down 8-2 and 8-10, but still. It's a close match. Anything can happen. We saw some amazing rounds from both sides.
We got Settle on the sheriff already exploring. It looks like a contact place in the shower. Accused is gonna be the first man contact receiving this contact.
Will he get one? No, Cello kills him. Lore gets Alex back and now it's a 4v3 and they have a rifle now.
2 rifles recovered
More-
if Lower gets towards lamps, but doesn't look like it.
And he
Settle
does.
gets another frag.
Yes, he's crazy with the sheriff on the coast. And now a 4v2. Can the attackers still lose this? Kyrion and Hugo. Lore
Reeling them
gets Hugo and now all up to Kyrion. He probably cannot ninja this.
One enemy remaining.
Now gets Muru and Lore gets the exit kill. And it's 11-8. Only 2 rounds and Untamable Freaks will win the game, win the match.
A good dash from Cello, opening up from shower. He spotted in the dash where Accused was playing. Accused got also pressured by the reveal, so he had to both shoot the reveal and the players emerging from shower. But Cello gets a quick tap. And Lore also MVP from that round because he denied the guy from short.
Sound
Tapped him
sensor
with the
out.
Sheriff. So the A side was free. There was only 2 defenders there. And now it looks like the defenders learned from their mistakes and they're putting Zaxxer alone on B. With 4 people.
Now can they get... Alex gets the entry on Cello. And the attackers pushes stops in its tracks. Lore trying to lurk up B.
And
Will
then
he be
push
able
back
to get
down.
any value? Will he be quiet enough to get Zaxxer from behind?
I think Lore, regardless, will have to make a step over here, and doing a silent jump just reveals you too much. So it looks like he's just looking around.
Zaxxer is expecting him.
Zaxxer, of course, expects him because there's a wall deep on B long, so he doesn't have to worry about long at
And
all.
now Lore walls off CT, but kinda shitty.
Drones are live.
Now loses the duel with Zaxxer and it's a 3v5 now.
Retrieving flash.
The attackers in a poor spot. What can they cook up?
Wall tripped.
Muru gets Zaxxer.
30 seconds left.
And now it seems kinda winnable. Kyrion
Spike planted.
drops the ult down. Gets no value. Just some damage. Will Kerb win the duel against Kyrion? No, he will not. Kyrion gets the kill. 4v2 now. Aeon gets Hugo. Aeon gets Kyrion. Muru gets accused and it's a 1v2. Aeon with a huge 3k on side to win the 2v4.
Match point.
And now names are hard. 8-12 down on their own map pick. Facing a 2-0 loss. On a force buy. Can they do it? Can they win 4 in a row and secure overtime? It seems like the stack from the defenders will be facing the side take. And now Alex with another entry on showers. He's really great at fighting there. Can he get Muru? No, he cannot, but gets some damage.
Time to hunt.
It's a 4v4 and Hugo dies to AM now. Can Cello and AM cook something up? Accused gets the kill, hits Cello twice. And now Zaxxer with a flank. Can he get some value? He hears the opponent sprinting behind him.
Thorns activated.
He will try to get a fast flank. Gets Muru, gets Kerb, and now he knows where Cello is. Saw him before.
My ultimate's ready.
Cello low.
Yikes.
Now Cello in a
I got the spike.
2v1. Will he expect Accused to be on site already?
Defenders choosing to play split up with Accused, holding B, holding the hookah drop.
An HP sees Cello and he body shots him to secure the round. Great eco from the defenders. Zaxxer with some huge value on that push.
And I think that's the first time we see flank from Zaxxer. He did that quite a lot in the first map.
Yes, but here he was just rotating, he was just holding B. He finally aggresses and gets the job done.
You have to keep in mind that the attackers only have a deadlock, and that's not a sufficient flank watch sentinel. He only has the sound sensors that you can walk through in order to not be triggered.
Get out of my way!
Yes, and now
Shower hit.
4 people towards showers.
Early dog for info, which
Scout
is good.
destroyed.
Which is good. They're playing back. They're not taking any unnecessary risks. And looks like
Alex
Alex already sitting down.
whips the ult against Broza. But Aeon gets kill on Hugo and Lamps.
Fire in the hole!
Aeon out on side now.
Face your fear!
Gets the kill on Accused. Cello gets Alex. And it's all crumbling for the defenders.
Enemy remaining.
Kieran gets picked off by Aeon. And now
It's just
it's
Zaxxer
the
left.
whole game is on the back of
Spike
Zaxxer. Can he 1v5 clutch this?
Does have all
Cello
the-
is expecting him. Alongside Muru. Zaxxer getting ready to peek. And Lore closes up the
Attackers
game.
win.